Hi there, my name is Brandon Groller. I'm a fire engineer for Heartland Fire Rescue, and I've been employed there for 24 years. Today, I'd like to introduce some policies to you that reduce liability and enhance operation for fire and emergency service organizations. The two policies that I'd like to discuss today are social media and sick leave usage, FMLA, that's the Family Medical Leave Act. I'll also be discussing questions or concerns regarding the policies and possible discipline, along with potential and past litigation that has taken place because of these policies. Policy number one is that of social media, and this is directed to all of our employees on the fire department. Anyone that uses social websites on or off duty is bound to this policy, and it is there to protect personnel and patient information. The department will enforce all federal, state, and local laws, regulations, and policies regarding social media. And our goal is to protect the organization from liability, possible criminal acts, and criticism from the public. This is to protect us. So what we need to do is just be smart and use social media appropriately when posting images or postings, and all will be well. What you want to do is paint the department in a positive light. Use all HIPAA policies, so we don't want to give up any information about our patients. Images are also especially bound to this. People taking photos on calls, whether it be medical or rescue or anything like that. Just be aware, we don't want to break our policy here. Any image that is illegally obtained obviously cannot be placed on a posting or a website by any means. Images relevant to a legal proceeding, such as evidence, anything that has personal information, anything of an embarrassing nature, and anything that is a public record shall not be put on social media at all. Things that we look at are Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, but the department can review any website, any kind of postings at any time to determine whether if policy has been broken. Hopefully it won't come to this. Just be smart, use your head on these, and do what's right, and we'll keep from breaking any kind of policies. As far as some questions that may come up, isn't it my right to post some things? Yes, it is, but just be smart about it. Post what you think people would want to post about you. Nothing embarrassing, nothing that paints the department in a negative light. Use HIPAA as a guideline, and you should be okay. If there's any issues, who do I contact? Contact your captain. And via the chain of command, you can go up to chief, to the fire chief, whoever's necessary to answer your questions. And you can always refer back to this policy. And like I say, always refer back to common sense as well. That will help you to prevent any problems. Just to cite a couple legal issues. In 2016, in Massachusetts, a racially charged post by a firefighter caused him to be terminated. We take this very seriously, and we want to make sure that our employees don't do anything like that. Anything that can be considered lewd or horrible could lead up into an internal investigation. These things have taken place before, and we don't want that. Any kind of discipline could be leading you up to termination, but prior to that, there could be just internal investigation, sensitivity training, days without pay, and in some cases, like I said, there could be termination. As far as sick leave in the Family Medical Leave Act, this is to all employees of the department, and it mainly is for extended leave of absences due to sickness of a family member or yourself. And what we need to do is contact the chief and the human resources just to let them know what's going on. And we can go ahead with the FML paperwork, and we can make sure that you retain your position on the department if you do take an extended leave of absence. Federal laws are all via the U.S. Department of Labor, so this is a federally mandated thing. This isn't a department thing. This is the law. Use your chain of command and get the word to the fire chief as soon as possible via email or phone. We would like to be contacted every 2 weeks just to make sure we're on the same page as to what is going on here. And we are here to support you in every way, but we do need to know what's going on so we can make the proper adjustments and maintain staffing. If you do take this leave, we're going to have to ask for a medical certification from a doctor to verify the situation. If it's for a child being born, then we're going to go ahead and need a birth certificate. And if it's for foster care or adoption, then we're going to need proof of that as well. And again, every 2 weeks, we'd like you to contact us and let you know. I did it myself with my father, and it worked out very well. They were able to assure me that everything was going to be okay at work. I just had to fill out the proper FMLA paperwork, and it worked out very good. Why do I need to do this? Well, because it's federally mandated. This is to protect you. This is to protect the department, and we're going to continue to adhere to these rules, especially since they're federally mandated. Federal law, the Department of Labor promised that we're going to keep this confidential as well. We have HIPAA. We are bound by HIPAA as well, so nothing that comes to us will violate those HIPAA situations. To add more to this, as far as litigation, in the past, a manager was sued for violating FMLA laws, and so he was in a lawsuit due to this. In Massachusetts, in 2012, a firefighter was passed up over a promotion because of alleged sick leave abuse, where FMLA had come into play there. So make sure you fill out the proper paperwork, do it all in the proper way, and it will make sure that no problems arise. Again, contact your chain of command for any issues or review these policies. I appreciate it, and thank you very much for your time.